And one day soon, you will stand in the very place where you once cried and say, "Now I understand why it had to happen that way." The pain you felt will become the purpose you live for. The people who left will be replaced by peace that never leaves. The wounds will become wisdom, and your scars will tell stories of survival. You are not a mistake. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where God needs you to be right now, in the middle of your miracle. Every step, every fall, every comeback, it's all a part of the masterpiece He's creating. So breathe. Rest your heart. God's plan is still unfolding. The ending He's writing is far greater than the pain you've been fighting. Hold on to hope, even if it's just a whisper. Because one whisper of faith can silence 1,000 doubts. Your victory is not coming someday, it's already written. You just haven't reached that page yet. So keep turning, keep walking, keep believing. God's not done with you. The same hands that formed the stars are still forming your story. And when the time is right, the world will see what heaven has been working on all along you. There comes a moment in every soul's life where everything falls apart, your dreams collapse, people walk away, prayers seem unanswered. You sit in silence and whisper, "Why, God? Why me?" And heaven seems quiet. But listen, sometimes God allows you to break not because He's angry, but because He's building something new inside you. He knows that sometimes the only way to rebuild you is to let everything false fall away. He removes people who were blocking your growth. He closes doors that were never meant to be opened. He shakes your life not to destroy you, but to redefine you. The pain that you feel right now is not punishment, it's preparation. You see, when a seed is buried, it looks like death. But it's not the end, it's the beginning of growth. And that's you. God has planted you deep, in darkness, because that's where roots grow. There comes a time when everything around you goes quiet, no answers, no signs, just silence. You pray, but heaven feels still. You cry, but nothing moves. You wait, and the days feel longer than ever. It's in these moments that your faith is truly tested. Because faith is not about seeing miracles, it's about believing even when nothing happens. Maybe right now you're in that season where everything feels paused, where you don't understand why God is taking so long. But let me tell you something, silence does not mean absence. When God is quiet, He's not ignoring you, He's working in ways you can't see. Every seed must stay underground for a while before it breaks the surface. You don't hear it growing, you don't see it moving, but deep inside, life is forming. That's you. You're growing in silence. God is building something inside you that noise could never create: patience, strength, and trust. You may not see the change, but heaven sees the process. You're not waiting alone, God is waiting with you. He's teaching you to rest in His presence, not rush in your pain. Sometimes the waiting feels endless. You watch others move forward while you're still standing still. You see them get what you prayed for, and you whisper, "Why not me?" But remember, what God is preparing for you requires time. Quick blessings don't last, prepared ones do. God is not just working on your prayer, He's shaping your heart so that when the blessing comes, you're ready to carry it with gratitude, not pride. The same God who seemed silent during the storm was the one calming the waves. The same Jesus who appeared late to Lazarus was the one who raised him from the dead. You see, God's timing never misses. It might not be your preferred time, but it's always the perfect time. So even when it's quiet, keep walking. Even when nothing changes, keep believing. The silence is sacred, it's where your roots of faith grow deeper than before. Maybe you feel like you've been praying for the same thing for years, and all you get is silence. But let me ask you this, what if God's silence is His way of saying, trust me? What if He's using this season not to punish you, but to prepare you? What if this quiet is the sound of your miracle being built? Because it is. Right now, heaven is aligning everything for your good. You may not hear the movement, but soon, what's invisible will become visible. Don't rush out of your silent season. Don't let impatience steal your peace. Sometimes, God whispers louder in silence than He does in words. He's healing your wounds slowly, gently, completely. The pain that once broke you is becoming the place where His love will shine brightest. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are being rebuilt in stillness. So when it feels like heaven isn't answering, don't give up. Don't walk away. Because the same silence that feels empty right now will one day echo with the sound of answered prayers. You will look back and realize that every quiet night was actually God working in secret, writing a chapter of your victory. Stay patient, my friend. The silence is not the end. It's the beginning of your transformation. One day soon, you'll wake up and realize the wait was worth it, because what God brings after silence will speak louder than anything you've ever prayed for. Pain, it's the one thing we all try to avoid. But no one escapes it. The truth is, pain changes you, it either breaks you or builds you. And when life hits hard, when the people you trusted walk away, when everything you dreamed for falls apart, you start to question, why me, God? But listen closely, God never wastes pain. Every tear, every heartbreak, every sleepless night has a purpose. You may not see it now, but one day you'll look back and realize it was pain that made you stronger. It was loss that taught you to value what matters. It was heartbreak that drew you closer to the heart of God. You see, diamonds are not formed in comfort, they are born under pressure. The same fire that burns wood destroys it, but that same fire purifies gold. You are gold, my friend. The fire you're facing right now isn't meant to destroy you, it's meant to define you. God is refining your heart through the very pain you wish would disappear. He's shaping you for something greater than you can imagine. When life gets hard, don't ask God to remove the pain, ask Him to reveal its purpose. Because pain is often the birthplace of purpose. Some of the most powerful people you'll ever meet have walked through the darkest valleys, but they didn't stop walking. They turned their wounds into wisdom. They turned their tears into testimony. That's what God wants to do with you. Maybe you're sitting there, broken, thinking it's over. You've lost everything you thought you needed. But what if God allowed those things to fall apart because He knew they were never meant to hold you? Sometimes He has to empty your hands so He can fill them with something better. Sometimes He breaks your heart so you'll finally let Him heal it. The pain you're feeling right now is not punishment, it's preparation.